I'm so faded, dimmed by your aura. I'm practically naked, empty, degraded. Every inch of skin feels like it's tainted. Feels like I'm drowning in here. In your atmosphere, I disappear. I'm drowning in here. In your atmosphere,
Lock in, mask up, game on, let's go. Minnesota Airsoft Association, call your hits, feel the elevation. Snow, sun, we're running every nation. Minnesota Airsoft Association. From the woods to the warehouse doors, green gas clouds and scattered mags on the floor. Friends then foes, the second the horn blows, we rush, reload, that's how the story goes. Minnesota Airsoft Association, call your hits, feel the elevation. Oh yeah, squad up strong, this is dedication. Minnesota Airsoft Association.
We are live.
Hey, how you doing, Airsofters? It
We're
is.
here. Still rocking out, aren't we?
We are walking on. Oh, we can also hear ourselves through the mics. That might be too much.
No,
It is. It is Gabe and Alex from the Minnesota Airsoft Association and David from Project Echo.
you have to mute
How's
your
everybody doing?
you have to mute the streams on your computer. You're gonna
Oh,
hear them.
That's it. Hey, we are trying something new tonight. So we are primarily streaming through Discord, but also then pushing through Facebook as well as YouTube. So we're having some technical difficulties, as we are prone to doing, but we have our new theme songs.
You gotta mute your streams.
Oh, no, I know.
Oh.
No, I'm going to. I'm just trying to not let our fans, our community. Okay. I mean, Alex, talk. Yeah, you're still not talking, Alex. You're supposed to
I'm
talk.
not talking.
I mean, now you can talk.
We good?
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay,
You
sweet.
just don't trust me.
I don't know.
Alex doesn't trust you. So if you expect him to cover you,
I'm a lone
and
wolf.
don't, yeah,
I
he's a
gotta
lone wolf.
play though.
Yeah, no, yeah, you have to actually play
I gotta
Airsoft in
play
order
for
for that to
this
happen.
stuff.
So, hey guys, thanks for joining us on our Sunday live stream. Countdown to Con is what we're calling this, as we are 6 days away from the 2026 Midwest Airsoft Convention, which will be next weekend, Saturday the 28th. Alex can't join us.
Nope. Poor planning on my side.
Poor planning on his side, but he wanted to talk about Con, so.
I've been there every single year.
And then the one year that matters.
The 1 year that matters.
The biggest and best year we might ever have. And Alex can't come. If you're outraged about Alex not being able to attend Con, please let us know in the chat. feel free to be as verbose and crude as you like. Oh, and that's not true, but
No, please. Like that.
oh, he likes to be bullied. He's confusing his different types of streams tonight. So we are going to talk about Con. We're going to do a lot of basic information. We'll get as detailed. If you have questions, please ask us questions about Con. Other than that, we're going to give, again, kind of a general outline. I'm still going to be doing our daily posts. Sorry if you're getting sick of seeing my dailies, but I have the rest of the week all planned out. So we'll talk about, maybe talk about more specifics than I can get into in those.
I enjoy your posts.
Thank you.
You look good.
Yeah.
Nice to hear your voice.
For the record, if you are not liking and subscribing us on our socials, please do so. And the reason I'm really saying that is we have a post that has almost 30,000 views. It's not even of the coolest thing we have, but it really took off. It's Alex's.
Lucky.
Hey, luck. Is it lucky or is it good?
They got lucky.
Okay. Either way, it's got 30,000 views. I mean, people like dumb stuff. Do you like dumb stuff?
Nah.
Get ready, because you're going to hear some. Okay. We're a little punchy. I guess I'll start off by saying, again, big thanks to Twin Cities Airsoft yesterday. All three of us were out there for Frostbuster. It was a beautiful 70-ish degree sunny day. People got sunburned. Ha.
It was a gorgeous day.
It was gorgeous.
A really good day for Airsoft.
It really was.
Look at my neck. Look at my neck. I am sunburned.
You are one of them. Yep.
God,
Like,
but
I
am ginger.
I think you're prone to sunburn.
Yeah. Someone shines a flashlight too quickly in your direction.
I was gonna
and
say
you
by
get that.
candlelight, I get, you know.
I mean, it was sloppy. I assume we were talking about it. So Big Lake had about, what did you say, David, from Travis, 60 people yesterday? So good showing, good early showing for Travis. But his land is sand mostly. So he doesn't get as many puddles. I actually think Twin Cities, they always have some flooding areas. They actually have active water in some of their area. You know, they have a stream, which depending on the time of year is real full.
Yeah, this is an actual river back there.
Yeah, it could be really full. So Twin Cities Airsoft, again, great day for 140 players. There was some fields that we just couldn't play, some areas we couldn't play. But it was a great day. We did a lot of promotion. A lot of people knew about the con, but not everybody, right? You talked to
the people who didn't know, they sounded like they were interested and they wanted to go, and I hope you come and see everybody there
except Alex.
except me. Like I said, I might chime in and
Yeah, he might drop in because we're going to be doing some streaming, and that's one of the other things we'll talk about as well. The other thing I was going to mention just about all the promotion. I mean, we've been trying to promote more. We've been doing the dailies. We thank you again for David for helping produce and contribute to our videos. We've really been trying to be bigger on social media. Has that been helpful? Has the dailies been helpful? Have our videos been helpful? We did a lot of flyers this year, which we had not previously done. It was the
done flyers.
What's that?
We've never done flyers other than
We've had them, but
posters.
we haven't really. Yeah, we haven't done this. We've been very focused. Last year, number one thing that people asked for, and I mean stores and people I didn't know. They were like, just hand out more flyers. Have flyers to hand out to people. Last year we were really late. We still were a little late this year, just based on weather for places like Big Lake. But
I was putting flyers in places like Fleet Farm, and they have a bulletin board at Fleet Farm, and I put them in the Quick Trips, and I would love to hear someone say, I saw this at a Fleet Farm, or I saw the advertising at Quick Trip when I went in there to go to the bathroom.
Well, I think, David, we were talking about this too. How do we engage? If you like and tag our flyer, we'll give you a free, pat on the back or a dead rag or something. Maybe start a campaign. But if you found that information, anything we did, either the videos, the flyers, if you saw them out in the wild, what's that?
You just take a picture.
That's what we should do next year. We should put it on the flyers. Bring a picture of this flyer and tell us where you saw it, and we'll give you.
We can basically create some more social media engagement where people are like, hey, if you tag it, we'll give you $1 off on your entry. I don't know what that's going to be, but really just try to drive that more. But if you have any feedback for us, like if this is that idea we just said, you know, some kind of social media engagement rather than just kind of bombarding with videos. If you have any ideas, let us know.
Got anything to say, just let us know.
Wow.
I would love to answer.
Alex,
questions.
so I'll just say this right now. Alex is feeling lonely. He hasn't, we didn't get to play yesterday. That was the other thing with Frostbuster. We helped out. We decided to not play. And ref.
I love gathering my gear up
and loading it.
I love charging batteries, gathering gear up, and getting in there and be like, I guess I'm reffing today.
I was fine with it.
I was fine with it
because then I didn't have to move.
To be honest with you, like I'm at a point at Airsoft where I actually enjoy watching everybody play.
Yeah,
I enjoy watching people have a good time. I enjoy people saying that was a great game, or
yeah, and everyone was real appreciative. We did have one guy who was like, "Hey, these games are too fast," and that's cool. Like, we're not talking about con. We're strictly in early foreplay mode right now, and I'll just say, a couple years ago, some of you might remember, I went on this campaign of maybe it was 2 years ago at con. I was like, expect more from your fields and from and they should expect more from you. I am a big feedback guy. Like I've taken some corporate education classes about, feedback is a gift. And it really worked on me. I feel like if you are not having a good day because you don't like something at a field,
it's your fault for not.
It is, and I don't want to be that harsh.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's what I
it's your
think.
fault for not announcing.
Yeah, like you should at least engage, and don't be rude, don't be jerk. Same as I said yesterday, the golden rule of Airsoft is just don't be a jerk. Be like, hey, can we play this? Just don't be afraid to bring that up.
My whole thing is like you got guys driving from Iowa.
Yeah.
Or you got guys who
but quite a few people who
Southern Minnesota,
from Iowa,
who come to play games in TCA, and when they get there, when they say games will start at 11.
That's a timing thing, and that's a staffing thing.
I'm glad that we were there to support.
Yes, and that's what I'm glad for. Yeah,
and I'm happy to support that whenever it is needed.
And I'm glad. I'll be honest. I'm frankly glad that we're trusted enough to take that role.
100%.
Right? Yeah,
100%.
And David also helped, and then we had at least 2 individuals who actually asked Blondie if they could run different formats of games as well, like separately off of when Alex and I were running just elimination shoot 'em up games. I think his name was also David. Who wanted to run more like a squad based. I think he split people into like 4 squads. And then had a real mission-based, squad-based kind of game, and it lasted for like an hour. Maybe there is at the bottom here. Let's see. But like that's another thing. Basically, where I was going with this was, don't be afraid. Yeah, there's some couple. Don't be afraid to engage your refs, engage your field owners, and just say, "Hey, I have an idea." Now, an idea is great, and this is another. Feedback is a gift is the one concept that I will offer all of you. So don't be afraid to give or learn how to receive feedback, frankly, some of you. The other thing is there's great ideas that can be terrible in practice. Good idea, bad practice. So having an idea and coming up with something, great. Sometimes you got to workshop it more than just an idea. So realize that if you bring up an idea to a field, they might go, ooh. It's not because they don't like it. It's because they can't conceptualize how it works with their rule set or their fields or how many people are there or
too many rules.
Too many rules.
Too many rules.
Yeah, like can we do this with this with this with this with this on a leap year on full moon?
Like you can't do this, but you can do this.
Yeah. Like so, just having good ideas, give feedback, give ideas. Realize that your ideas may need a little more work. You might have to step out and not be a player. You might have to run that. Help them run that. But feel empowered to do that. That's how this community grows. That's how we, the 3 of us, are kind of where we're at now, is that people know us and trust us enough to let us just kind of take the reins on certain things. So again, thank you to Blondie and Luke and Gunnar.
Thank you, Blondie. Like I said, I'm always there to help out.
So I think the biggest thing is you use your adult voice. That's what I've learned so far in the year and a half I've been in this, and it was, I came into play, saw some things, talked to some people, and tried to help out wherever I could. Like, every single time I walked into the office. It's Blondie, what do you need? You know, just take some stress out. And as a regular person, you could do that. You could just go in and ask, hey, do you need something? It could be as little as, I need a bottle of water, you know, because she's, you know, trying to get people checked in. But
yeah, no, I saw this. We got a comment from MAA member, senior Airsoft player, probably one of the few people who's been playing longer than me in the Midwest.
I couldn't read it from here.
It's just making more uses of technology. And I'm starting to see it more this year than I have in previous years, which is like QR codes. Like QR codes is like right now the waiver at TCA is a QR code if you don't just go to their website. So, I mean, they want you to fill that out online, making use of more of that technology. We're going to have more QR codes, but like QR codes for events, like we did add a QR code to our flyers, but it was going back to our link tree, which is an interesting thing. Like we're not paying because we're a nonprofit, but we actually have a full link tree account that has, you know, 9 social media accounts on it. How many people use that? I don't know.
have you looked
But-
at the analytics on it yet?
I have not.
Oh, okay. We'll have to talk about that later because we can definitely see. And there's some things you can do with your link tree that I think I can help you with, but we'll talk later.
Yeah, but I mean that one of the things we did that so that mostly for when we went to SHOT Show, so that when people had questions, we could just like, well, here's all our things, here's our link tree. So that's our cards have that on the back as our link tree. So, and then again, so David was out at Big Lake this morning. He just went purely to promo. They had, would you say 15 to 20 people today?
Yeah, 15 to 20 when I was there, and I left
that was
right
a Sunday.
after. Yeah, I left right
and
after
today was
safety
not
briefing.
as nice. Yeah, today was not as nice as yesterday. I went to brunch this morning and I was like, "Ooh, it's cold and windy." So,
No, when I got there, I asked Travis if he forgot to pay the field's heating bill because, you know, it was cold there. And
yeah, out of town as well.
yeah.
It was like 70 degrees yesterday. What happened?
Yeah. Well, and I guess it's a good transition kind of thinking about con initially is those that don't know, last year we ran our con in May. And it was partially scheduling. We just couldn't get it. We didn't want to start too early because we've been frankly burned by having the con in March. You know, you never know what March in the Midwest is going to be like. You know, again, 70 yesterday and a previous Monday, I had 13 inches of snow in Minneapolis. So, you know, that's what March is like. And if that snowy day happens on the day of con, you cancel con. So weather for next weekend, Saturday, March 28th, right now looks good. And when I say good, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be good to play. I know diehard people, it's not going to stop you either way, but it's probably upper 40s, lower 50s. It's too early to say exactly what. So, but it's not going to be 70. And if I was secretly praying to the weather gods and sacrificing chickens, which means eating KFC, chicken.
The new Taco Bell.
Oh, did you go, by the way? That's a tangent. Sorry. I was going to ask if you went to Hooters for their last
I
day.
didn't go to Hooters.
Sidebar, sorry. The weather is going to be great for an indoor event, right? So we hope the weather allows for our fellow players in the Dakotas and Wisconsin and Iowa and then outlying Minnesota to be able to come into the Twin Cities. So it looks good so far. So we hope weather is not a factor in your decision to attend.
If you're thinking, you know, Saturday's a great day to come to the con because Sunday's so much better weather. Just saying, go play Airsoft on Sunday.
Is it actually going to be nicer on Sunday?
Yeah, it's like
I haven't looked that far.
62.
I mean, Big Lake Tactical, Twin Cities Airsoft, both will be open next Saturday. They always are. It just is the way it is. We have been going to the fields more so they know that the con is happening. We are trying not to compete with. We're a different thing. But the fields are open. If you want to play, those are the 2 fields that'll be open for you to play next weekend on Saturday. But again, weather shouldn't be a factor for us for the con.
I'm not too worried about it.
Hey, I'm not.
Yeah, what's
now.
the weather in France going to be next week?
Whoa.
Probably it'll be like 90.
It'll be beautiful. It'll
Is
be
that
great.
Celsius? Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Yeah. Who knows what it is?
I don't know, whatever they use back there.
Great. You're gonna be one of those Americans. Even
Yep.
better.
Do you speak English?
Where's
Oh,
the
God.
McDonald's?
Parlez-vous créole?
Well, hey, that's actually a good transition. Let's talk about food. I'll be making a post or a video about this tomorrow. We have one food truck this year coming to con. Last year we had 3, and with 3, it got overwhelmed. Now one of those was a donut truck, and they did fine, but like you can only eat so many mini donuts, and I say that knowing there's some people who can really house some mini donuts, but
We were buying them by the tray.
I mean that's the thing though. You buy 4 trays, and then nobody else needs donuts. That's
Yeah.
we needed something else there. But so we have one food truck. It is called Roland Nolan's Barbecue. So it's a barbecue truck.
Is it the first timer here?
They're first timer, and they're actually really interested. We did warn them that we have 500 people potentially, and they're the only food truck. So for those that were there last year, we had some comments, some good feedback that were like, "Hey, it took too long, and we ended up getting pizzas." I'll just let you know. So we have the food truck on premises. It'll be in the parking loop. They'll be there. If there's a line, maybe go check. Maybe see how busy they are. There is tons of food in the area. There's a Subway a block down to the west. There's a very nice Thai place.
Empty Noodles, which is my favorite Vietnamese restaurant.
Where?
What?
Empty Noodles.
Empty Noodles is in that
Yeah.
area?
Yeah.
I had no idea. Okay.
What nationality is that?
Vietnamese.
Filipinos don't recognize other races.
They have a
frankly. It's
killer
well-known
banh
thing.
mi.
Banh mi sandwich. See, no,
Yeah, but you don't like sandwiches.
I do not like
You
sandwiches.
probably like a banh mi.
No, I don't. I just want to eat the pate on its own.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah, pate is wonderful. So as we're talking about food, we do have one food truck. The reason we have anything on prem is just or on site is just to make sure it's convenient for those people who can't leave. Like we do have a lot of tables, and we're going to get into that next. Who's all going to be there? But you can have pizzas delivered. There's lots of places around the area to get food. When you get your entry, you'll have a wristband so you can come and go pretty much as you please over the course of the day. And I'll also say we have a hangout area in the Garden View room, which is the second room. That is just free for you to hang out and eat your meals. So maybe nice enough just to sit outside. Last year was, but it was also May. This year, 50s, who knows? So either way, we'll have the one food truck, Roland Nolan's barbecue truck, and then things in the area, place to hang out. Nobody cares. Anybody care about that? Food?
You might
Oh,
want to comment
yeah.
on that.
I mean,
I'm
I
already
want
trying to
food.
put my order in for it now, so I know that it's.
Yeah, those of us who have to be there at like 8, as soon as they open up, I might just be like, okay, you queue this up and have this ready at 11 o'clock, and I'll just come pick it up. Like before con even opens, we can get our lunch on.
Hey, I thought they were like
Don't worry,
7.
that'll be the start of the
Now
stream.
we would get there at like 7.
No, Alex, I do not show up at 7, therefore allowing people to go, hey, can I show up at 7? No, can't show up at 7.
That's just me in the parking lot.
I mean, that's just all of us who are planning. I'm not going to tell people when we're there. This is how the stalkers find us.
Well,
You're the social influencer. You got to start taking care of yourself. Someone's going to try to steal your
Alex,
hair.
you're gonna get swatted.
Alex is going to swat us at the con from France.
Hey, I got a great idea. We're gonna open the live stream with me and you, and we're gonna be eating our barbecue.
Well, you're doing it like we're doing a test stream. Wow. These ribs are delicious.
Oh,
Oh, are you sad because you can't?
I am sad,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, you should be sad. It's a problem of your own making, sir. Okay. We talked about food. We talked about hangout. Let's talk about check-in real quick. I knew this year for us, meaning the Minnesota Airsoft Association, which is a nonprofit. Oh, what are you laughing about, David? Which
Someone
is a
told
nonprofit
Alex
now.
to shut up. He's giving away secrets.
Yeah.
McStabby told him to shut up.
Yeah. See, you're giving away all the secret juice. So as I was saying,
Juice.
Minnesota Airsoft Association is a nonprofit now, so we actually will be able to take credit cards. But as I put in the video already, cash is always king at this event. And not, if I'm being honest, a lot of events like this. with there's going to be private sales. Not everybody's going to have credit card processing, PayPal, Venmo. Minnesota Airsoft Association will do it, but I'm trying to say this as delicately and politically or / legally as possible, as my CFO would be telling me. Cash incurs no additional fees. Think. So while people can take payments, sometimes you might get charged a little extra. So cash is always the best. I'll just say it right off the bat. I know for the Minnesota Airsoft Association side, everything is in increments of 5. Just because 5s are easy to deal with. So no pennies, no quarters.
Can't use pennies anymore.
Well, you
I
can
have a lot
use
of
them.
pennies.
You can use them still. They
You can
just
use them, but you won't get them back.
So I take my pennies and I put them all in shotgun shells. Oh wait, we're not supposed to talk about
no,
this.
no, no, no.
That's
That's a
kinda
different stream. That's a different stream.
Damn it! Damn it!
Quit.
Forgot what stream I was on.
That's on the Only Soft channel.
Yep, that's only soft. I keep forgetting. Okay, so that's just generally, I just wanted to say cash is always good, but obviously the stores are also going to be accepting credit cards as well. So as you're preparing, stop by an ATM beforehand. I'll also say, and here's a trick, here's a bartering chip. Oh, I would really like that $200 gun, but I only have $180 in cash. Okay, $180 is fine. Oh, great. And then you still have money in your pocket. I'm not saying that works all the time, but I'm saying you can try it.
You're doing everybody a favor by bringing cash.
Oh yeah, 100% you're doing everybody a favor. Yeah.
And you're sweetening the deal for most
Singles.
people. You're bringing
Yeah.
singles
And some of you might have ones that are available to you.
or pennies.
Or pennies. Just bring 100 pennies in a shotgun shell and lay it down the table. No, probably
Pay
not.
with coins.
Say Bitcoins? We do not accept Bitcoins. Unless you're just going to give me 1 full Bitcoin as a donation. Then that's cool too.
Hey, is that a write-off then? Since it's can you write that off as a donation then? Yeah.
Absolutely you could. Totally sidebar, Gifts of the Max Day is coming up, and I was thinking about, do we get involved with Gifts of the Max Day, but I don't think I'm prepared mentally for that. Everything's up about the
Give to the
con.
max.
Yeah,
Is it like a hop up thing?
yes, Max Hop Up. It is sponsored by Max Hop Up.
I like max hop up.
I do. I know you do. 'Cause
Which
we're gonna do
color?
another interview.
Which color?
Yeah,
The blue
I like the blue one.
MP417 Max Maxi Pad or something.
Oh, much.
Too much?
The stream was not. This was not categorized under for children.
It's under entertainment though. So
Yeah. Well, we are entertaining. And Franklin says the Lego gun. Yes. We were talking about the Lego gun earlier as well. In a very nice, interestingly printed, 3D printed by a 3D printing genius, from what I heard.
the airsoft's on it right now, but
Yeah.
I don't know if he saw that. He probably didn't, because he's watching on his phone as he's driving back to Fargo. Hey, we have dedicated
chatting.
fans.
Here's our disclaimer. If you are watching us on your phones as you're driving, thank you for your
Leave
patronage.
a comment.
Do not leave a comment, please. Alex, once again, Alex is not following the official rules of, remember what we said? Be kind, don't, don't
said
cause
leave a
death.
comment.
Yeah, great.
Do I need to get
Someone
one of those? Do I need to? Shh, Franklin. Shh. I need to get
He's
one
not,
of those.
he's not chatting while driving.
The logos that they put on the thing when the channel goes off the air. Beep! So anytime Alex, the dump
Yeah,
button.
do we have a dump button? Yeah, do we have a dump button for our YouTube streams? We're
Yes,
gonna need one.
we actually have a dump button, but it doesn't. It will dump us fully.
Yeah, all the way dump.
You have to have all this terminology. When you guys say dump, I'm thinking of a whole.
It's the same thing, but it's you. It's the same thing, but imagine it's just you.
You guys are on the same audio, so I can't mute him.
See, mistakes are made. Better gear. We need better gear. I'm gonna go through who's coming again.
Who's coming? Yes.
Yeah, just so we can give a general idea. We already talked about the field. So again, we've got Big Lake Tactical. You got your Champion Valley representatives, which is now Airsoft Armory. You have Crossfire, Central City Airsoft, which is out of Iowa.
These are fields. You're talking about fields?
Yes, I'm talking about fields. Twin Cities Airsoft is going to be there. Blondie's the representative this year. Blondie's going to be very busy. We are going to plan to interview all the fields as well. We're still working out our schedule, but we'll have that all published before we get there.
Sports.
We hope.
So, yeah, 6 Mil Mando is coming. 6 Mil Mando is coming on behalf of Action Sports to talk about his Galactic Civil War game, which is coming up in the second weekend of April, I believe, and then talking about Stalker, of which the first one was the straight LARP one was this weekend, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alex,
Yes, if anybody watched the weekly update, it was this last weekend.
see? Did you like the weekly updates? Between David and myself, we're going to keep doing those. We're going to refine that, but I think that's a great idea, and David did a fantastic job. Did you like weekly updates? Do you find those helpful, community? And again, what else should we include? What's interesting? Would you like to hear disco music before you heard the update? No, we're trying to keep it very short. We want to keep it TikTok-y range, so you just be like, oh, what's happening this weekend on a Wednesday or Thursday? Oh, that's it? Cool. Now I know the game. So, tangent, but a valuable one. And then I was Alec. What's that?
You didn't put it. Did you say arena?
I did not say arena. So Airsoft Arena, yes, out of Milwaukee. They will be here. We also have got some notes. They'll be offering some raffle prizes as well. So we're really glad to have them back. The only indoor place within
5 hours.
5 hours. I was going to say, six states in any direction from us. Right? There's no indoor field. So the only indoor field in the Midwest. So really happy to have them.
It's pretty fun. I've been there.
Yeah, they change it up.
Times. It's a really fun field. I mean, it's an everything field. It's not I don't know. I like it. I mean,
I think for me, it's the driving. It's an event for me to have to go. Like I just want to spend a weekend in Milwaukee, right? Like, 'cause, it's not like it's not your 45 to an hour circle out of the cities. I live in the cities. Alex and I are both in the the general metro area of Minnesota. So like everything's 40 minutes. Yeah, but
it's like it's like if you're gonna go.
Like Action Sports, I could do in a day.
It's a hard day.
But it's a hard day. 3 hours, 3.5 hours there, play 3.5 hours back. Arena is in Milwaukee. So you're at 5.5, 6 hours, which is kind of like a Sheboygan trip kind of then, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So like for a lot of people, that kind of thing is a weekend. But Airsoft Arena will be present. And then mentioning Sheboygan, Alex Patarakis from Mere Tactical Events will be joining us as well to talk about all the events he has. And Mir and Alex are synonymous in my mind. He runs games everywhere, right? Like, so he has his Florida game, his Louisiana game, he's got his Sheboygan game, Michigan game up for Sky Shield. So like,
there's two
he
in
runs
Michigan
things
now.
where or 2 in Michigan now?
Yeah, there's going to be one outside of Detroit this year too now.
And so you'll have an opportunity to talk to Alex at the con, as well as we'll be doing an interview. All these fields we're going to interview over the course of the day, and it'll be very basic stuff, right? Like, what do you got going on? What are you excited about? What's new at the field this year? So look forward to them. So and I said this in the video I posted last week, great representation for the Midwest. I'll make my comment of, if you're another field in the Midwest, I'm looking at you, Dakotas. I'm looking at some of the other fields we know about in Iowa. Please reach out to us for next year. We'd love to have you. Again, this is about letting the community in the Midwest know what's available. And Missouri as well, right? Missouri, sorry.
Missouri.
So, Missouri.
Missouri.
So, so great representation for fields from the Midwest. I'm really happy about it. Look forward to that. Let's talk about regular. When I say regular, I mean extraordinary retailers that will be coming to con. Airsoft Armory, Airsoft Station, CC Military. They're kind of our anchors, and have been for a long time. They will all be present. Airsoft Armory will have both a setup inside in the main gymnasium, and then their truck or their trailer will be out back. So they'll have double spots. And I say that, one, so there's something in behind, which there's another one, and I'll tell you about them. But also because what you want you might not see at their tables. So always go back and check the back and check their trailer. Yeah. And since I said that, Tack Waffle out of Southeast. Sorry, Tack Waffle. They're from southern Missouri area. They're coming up. They have their Mystery Machine van. They'll be back in the back of the facility as well, parked out with Airsoft Armory. They're bringing, and I've seen, if you haven't seen photos of their setup, they are used to a good outdoor, an outdoor store. So they have their easy ups, they'll have tables, they'll have a lot of sections set up outside in the
I
back.
could have saw them.
What's
Like,
that?
I wish I would have saw like Jack Waffle met that guy. Like just because like of all this, it's just something new
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. New guy, new stuff. And they
New guy, new
actually,
stuff. And I just wish I had the opportunity to meet him.
but you're going to be in France.
Yeah.
I
We'll
have to
video
meet
call
them.
you. You guys can have a conversation since you know.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm going to pause that. Okay. So Tack Waffle will be there. Poppins Patches, who has been to our con multiple times. If you haven't seen his patches, he was at SHOT Show. We met him at SHOT Show. We actually worked out. We're going to have a special limited edition. I'm not going to call it Aircon patch, but we're going to start selling at Aircon. I'm not going to tell you about it yet. But he made a patch for us this year. We're super excited to have him back. Sizable Designs, that's our buddy Cameron, who came up with the 3D printed launchers last year.
I think I saw. Been watching him on YouTube.
Oh, he's got new stuff this year too. He actually just made some of his own stuff. I actually hope he gets out and plays this year. How about that, Cameron? Maybe come out and play.
Is that the guy with the
but he
new
doesn't-
gun?
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
posted the gun.
He followed me on TikTok. I feel special.
See, we're getting popular. Dylan from Moose Defense. So for those that don't, Dylan has been several years as well. He makes tactical gear. He has a small line of tactical gear. You can get it in M81. That's the key thing for me. You can get his stuff in M81. He'll be joining us again. I'm really glad. And this year, I think I'm just going to hand him money to make me something. I'm always like, I'll order, and then I always forget. So if I don't, Dylan, if you find this, if you watch this, just say, hey, aren't you going to buy one of my danglers? And the answer is yes. And just make me give you a wad of money, and we can start that process. Aaron from XFOG is going to join us again. He missed last year, but he was there the previous year.
I thought somebody
He was there last year. He was there
Was he?
last year. Yes, he
I
was.
can't remember. There was, okay. Then I saw it. Oh, no, he did, because he gave me tubes. I wanted new tubes. It was maybe the year before that. So he has been to our con several times. We appreciate him having here. And I'll just say this, and I said this in one of our videos, having the guy who makes something, like actually made it, come to a place where you can talk to them about it. And as I was saying earlier, feedback, if you're like, hey man, I have one of your units and it's not working the way I expect, don't be a jerk. Tell him that. Engage with him. See, work that out. We do not allow patrons to bring in airsoft replicas at all. Can't wear uniforms, can't wear tactical gear. You can't bring the airsoft guns in on your own unless you have a table at con. If you want to bring your XFOG unit to show XFOG representatives, do it. Bring it in. Talk to him. Talk to Aaron. He's a cool dude. Super cool dude. I'll say, I don't know if you realize how cool it is that a manufacturer is coming. A national manufacturer is coming to the con. So there's an opportunity there. As always, Timmy Tambo, and he already posted about his VFC Maxim PDWs that he'll be bringing both.
Those are cool.
Yeah, they
look rad. I don't know.
I have one. Let me grab it.
Yeah, my bank account feels like it's going to get smaller.
I'll just show this. So this, and this is my flex. This is the gun he showed as his beta, not as his beta, as his floor model at SHOT Show last year, and I bought it. It's not numbered. Is it numbered? Damn. Maybe you should number these so I can say I have number 1.
Number 0.
I mean, I'm pretty
Hey,
sure. I'm pretty sure
what?
Vega has it, but
You know a guy with a laser engraver sitting next to you. He can put whatever number.
Ooh, that's true. I don't know. I don't trust him. I don't know what else is going to end up on it. But
Mm.
Timmy Tambo will be present with that. Maybe with some leftover patches. I'm not
He's
sure.
got a lot of good stuff. Timmy Tamble's got some cool stuff.
No. We're always happy to have Timmy. And then our OG dealer, Chris, who is notorious for
The coolest stuff.
that you didn't need, or things that you said, hey, Chris,
existed.
yeah, hey,
The
Chris,
coolest
I
stuff
saw
that you
this
didn't know
thing
existed.
that was really neat. And then like 2 months later, he's like, hey, I have these. And you're like, what? I didn't know you could get these. Yeah, I just talked to someone overseas. Okay. So our OG dealer, Chris, will be there with his usual array of madness, chaos, as I like to say. Okay, Chris Chaos Chris. I'm just making that up right now. But no, I mean, pretty good. And so these are the actual retail or stores that are going to be present.
These are all in the main room, right?
These are all in the gymnasium. Boost Defense is going to be actually in the Garden View room, simply because they wanted more than one table. They wanted a little bit bigger display, so they asked for that. So but everyone else will be in the main gymnasium.
And then the rest of the people are just sales table.
So think about fields. I'm sorry, we talked about fields. Think about teams. So we don't have as
teams,
much
yes.
team representation as we've had in previous years, and really it depends on what teams want to do when they come. So sometimes teams get tables and they just want to sell. Cool, that's great. So we have the Horsemen coming. They are also an anchor. They've been with the MAA forever. MAA members on the Horsemen, obviously. They always come. They do a mix. For their area, they might be some of the best historical representation of Airsoft in the state. When I say that, I mean they
do a little bit of everything. They show off their stuff, what they're using. They sell some of their stuff like they're not using.
Yeah.
But they like to show their stuff and and their team, which is like I think it's pretty much Amy and Jeff.
Yeah, and
I-
the kids, and like
it's
my thing is they are some of the biggest, and I'm trying to think of the word that comes to mind is supporters, but cheerleaders, right? Like they're always trying to get new people to play. And
Yeah.
that's so as a team in Airsoft, and the other people I'm gonna mention, they do it too, but like that's what you see from a lot of the people who come to cons as teams more regularly. Yes, they're going to sell something, but they want to talk. They want to engage. They're going to tell you where they're going, why you should maybe join them. If you're looking for a team, it's hard, I think, we had a couple more teams last year, and I think it's hard to recruit. Like you're not at a game, you can't play, right? You can't see how somebody reacts really. So, so
I think it's just to get their faces known.
yeah.
Like,
Oh no,
this is
that's
team so and so, and people recognize them. Like, oh, I saw you at con.
absolutely.
Or I saw you at the field, and then you get to talk to them talk to them in person.
Yeah. And so the other team who's been around for a long time and also is coming, is the Night Stalkers. For those that don't know the Night Stalkers, are they still is one of them still on the chat?
Franklin's probably still in here. We're not
I'm
gonna
still
say
driving. Yeah. Don't comment on anything I say, Franklin. I just wasn't trying to use your name. The Night Stalkers, again, they've been to many cons. They'll be selling some used gear as well, showing off some new things that they've come up with. But their big thing is they're running another game this year, Operation Nightshade. I saw. Which is, David, the date is for Nightshade?
June 20th.
June 20th. So they are really going to be promoting their event. David, do you want to talk about the thing that you and the Night Stalkers are going to be doing at your tables?
Yeah, so we are going to be promoting Nightshade for one, which we're also going to be promoting that in conjunction with Big Lake Tactical, which we're also going to be offering a battle pass. So come out. So you're going to get the game before and Nightshade together for one price, but come see us. We're finalizing things there. We're also giving away an AK AEG, and it's going to be just simply doing tasks to get entered into that drawing. No buying tickets or anything.
Right. It's not part of our raffle. This is
Nope.
something that the Night Stalkers and Project Echo are doing in conjunction just to get the word out, spreading the word, right? So if I was thinking about it, we actually should have hid things around the whole con, and made them take pictures of things, but that's probably more work than most people can do. So
next year when we're at US Bank Stadium.
Yeah. Oh,
No. So pretty much we're going to be there promoting the game and then just promoting the whole fact of team. Just coming out playing. If people want to hook up with us to play, if people want to join, we're going to be promoting a bunch of the other games that we're going to be going to, whether or not they're the mere tactical games or we're going. Me personally, I know Night Stalkers are going to two or three of them. I want to say I have 5 or 6 on my list to go for mere tactical games, so I want to be able to promote those.
And you're a sponsored team now, correct, for Mere Tactical?
Preferred, right, Alex? The boss man is, I believe it's called preferred. We're working on that, but we're there. Hopefully, we love Mere Tactical's games. They're great games. Not to put any shade to anybody else's.
Yeah.
The venues are great.
Great
yes.
venues are great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. But we're there to promote.
I'd like to go to one this year. It's just timing.
Sheboygan was what I was planning, but I had a previous obligation. But we will. The thing, tangent but important, because it'll come up in another thing I was going to mention. The Third Coast aspect of it is coming and talking to teams who are going to tell you their schedule is an open opportunity for you to go as a single player, or maybe a new guy, or even a new group of guys to go, oh, I could go to a game where there's other people I already know. I don't have to go to this game out of state and not know anybody. So, David just said on behalf of Project Echo and the Night Stalkers, they're going to be promoting their schedule. That's also what the Horsemen do. Alex and I were saying for like Third Coast games, we already have a huge advocate for everything Third Coast with our friend Rich Cudahy, who we did an interview with last year. There are Minnesota players, Midwest Airsoft Midwest Airsoft Convention, but Minnesota players who travel nationally to play games. If you're interested in those national games, and there's spheres, right? Like you have your local fields that we just talked about. You have the fields that are maybe in that 5-hour range, 6-hour range. Now you're starting to get into some Mere Tactical games. If that's something you're interested in, but you're like, God, I don't know anybody, I feel nervous. Make sure to talk to the Night Stalkers. Make sure to talk to David. Make sure to talk to everybody, frankly. But like
any team.
Yeah, any team or ask if people play those games. Now go to I got to go to the East Coast. I'm going to go to Florida. I'm going to go to Texas. Start talking to those players. Like we're going both to South Carolina and Texas this year for sure. So if like a Third Coast game is something you're interested in, if you're interested in something like a Milsim West game, we didn't get any interest so far from Josh Warren from Milsim West. I think he will in the future, maybe at least send a representative. There are people who have played Milsim West games in our community. Did you know that? Like that's a huge deal. So don't be afraid if you're interested in these games to engage. Start with the teams. Or engage with the Minnesota Airsoft Association. We tend to know a lot of those people or have done some of those games.
We'll point you in
the direction.
We'll point you in the direction where to go, or what kind of game you're interested in. If you want to start small or big or whatever,
and
we'll get you in the right direction.
Yeah. Going back to the fields and organizers, that's why having Alex Patarakis from Mere is great. Come talk to Alex.
Yes.
You want us to vet Alex? We can do that for you. No, but like he can tell you his layout, his vision, his locations better than we can. So again, having those people out is fantastic for us. Anything else you want to say on behalf of the Night Stalkers? Dietary habits. Hygiene things.
Crown Royal is is high on the list. I have a video one day if I may show that my 40th birthday out at Sheboygan. I
was gonna say, well, and David, you'll be talking about it in a future stream as well. But David's also going to be doing more streams from games in 2026.
Yep.
So that's one of his projects this year. So like when David's not super busy, I'm trying to convince him not to be busy all day so he can engage with the community. He's got his own plans too, so that's great. And then the other group I'm going to talk about is Bad Goat. Bad Goat is I have them under team, but they're actually more of an organization. They run games, a couple games a year. They are heavy on the historical immersion games. They have a Cold War game and a Vietnam game for sure. So they'll be with us this year. They missed a couple years, but they're back. They have some great gear. If you want an historical immersion game.
And there's always people who like to see their stuff.
Yeah.
There's always, and they got some great stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't want to wear it.
No, and some of their stuff, some of their stuff's expensive.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. It's expensive.
Yeah, you're buying because they want as historically accurate as possible. And there's repros, obviously, but not always, which is a good transition. So that's the team. So, and David's team of David, and then a couple people because he's kind of working with Night Stalkers on stuff. Those are the teams, but transitioning to displays, the MAA has worked with I'm not sure, like because he's so young comparatively. We have a Vietnam display table this year. So I know there's some of you who are very big into Vietnam games. The new $1,200 XM, who's making it?
The
It's not-
SEMA, the gas blowback.
yeah, the new one.
That's $1,200.
That's $1,200. Yeah, it's expensive.
I got to finger that thing at.
Did you really?
Yeah, that's device. I had it
Oh, really? A button.
What?
Right.
What'd I say?
Yeah.
You
Not
wanna-
for children.
I
Not for
did
children.
I did click that button, not for children, so we're good there.
So, but so we will have a full Vietnam table. It is being run by 3 MAA veterans, Minnesota Airsoft veterans. The primary person, Risto, is a huge fan. He has come to many events in gear when we allowed it. So he and then
Who's the
our
other guy?
Eric Pekizer and Josh Ray will also be.
Oh, they're all gonna do it.
They're all just donating stuff to the
one
table.
Risto, he's always got that other dude with him.
Ozzy.
Yeah.
Ozzy is now overseas. Alex may see him
We're overseas, like.
in France.
Oh,
Ozzy maybe, I think he had dual citizenship. He got tired. If anybody knows where Ozzy actually went, I thought it was France, and I thought it was because he was like, peace out. The US is kind of sucky right now. I don't blame him, but I also miss him. I miss you, Ozzy. If you actually see this, Ozzy, peace, love you, brother.
the
But still,
MMA convention is next week, Saturday, the 26th, Ozzy. So
Ozzy, yeah.
8th,
You wanna
28th, not the 26th.
28.
Dump button Magoo over here. So we have a Vietnam display
Inviting him.
table. What's that?
I was just trying to invite him back. Maybe he might.
You might see him and you guys can talk about Airsoft when you're in France.
Oh.
He did go to France.
Did he go to France?
Yeah. Actually, maybe it was beginning of this year. Sorry.
I am notorious for running into people that like I'm not supposed to run into.
Yes.
So
Again, if you see an Asian guy in France, it might be him.
it might be him. Well, I did run into my ex-girlfriend from Manila in Home Depot once.
Where?
In Eden Prairie.
That's weird.
I had a girlfriend in Manila, and somehow she found an American dude, married him
I'm looking
in
at
Eden
David's
Prairie,
face. And how that relates to con, conveniently enough,
which is March 26th,
28th.
28th.
Yeah. So as we're talking about girlfriends from Manila, we have our friend Eric Pekizer with Sci-Fi Power, who has, if there's an OG, he's the OG. He has a huge science fiction prop, and it's more than science fiction, but it's prop guns. Some are airsoft, some are cast guns, but he has a huge collection. He's actually known in the Midwest for his collection. He goes to a lot of the local sci-fi cons when they let him. Sci-fi cons are getting weird about guns, if you didn't know. But he will have a large display, his normal display of guns, and I know he's got a couple new things as well. So we've got the VN display table, which will be right next to the Bad Goat, so you can talk about historical airsoft games, you can look at some historical guns, then you switch over and you see some sci-fi guns. All right, so
Those booths are really cool, actually. Like, I've seen like Risto's like actual like collection. Like
yeah, his basement's pretty, like, he was like, what all can I bring? And I was like, I've seen how much you have, you can't bring it all.
And it's like his stuff is cool. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like
He was actually, we were talking about mannequins, and I was like, do you have a mannequin? He's like, I've got like 3. And I was like, of course you do.
yeah, dude, it looks like a museum, dude.
Yeah.
Like I've
Yeah.
been to his thing, and it's cool, dude. It's like
You're actually like, how many RPGs can I bring? And I was like, I don't know, all of them. You know, I don't care. Bring as many RPGs as you want. So that is the more con side. So that's not sales. Nothing at Sci-Fi Power, nothing at the Vietnam display table will be for sale. At least I don't think so.
everything's for sale.
Listen to you. Including the China Lake that'll be at the MEA tables. I'm not selling them because if anyone buys it, it'll be me. So anyway, that's
Ain't you forgetting
when
our
I say
team?
that's what's that?
I thought I saw.
Oh well, it's actually part of the fields. Yeah, you're right. I ignored that part. No, Southern Minnesota, also known as Husaria, depending on who
I
they're
guess you're
going
missing
through.
2 because I thought Pork Chop was going to be there too.
Oh, I don't count him.
Oh, okay.
No, you're right. That's actually good. Thank you. So one, Southern Minnesota, we missed in the field. So Southern Minnesota is a team. It's a large team. And over the last 2 years, they've gotten really popular dare I say, famous, infamous for their vehicles. They are a vehicle-centric traveling team. I'm not going to take their news. They have some news about some southern Minnesota influence that's coming. I will wait for them to go do it at con. So,
Talk to them at their table.
what's that? Talk to them at their table. They will want to talk to you about it. At
Which
their
date,
table. So,
Alex?
Which is March 28th.
it's literally on the screen.
March 28th, 2027.
Yeah. If people don't come, it's because of Alex confusing everybody. And then you're totally right. I had them in a different section, Pork Chop Platoon. And the reason I don't have them as a team is because Pork Chop Platoon, for those that don't know, is a group run by Rich Cudahy, again, our friend Rich Cudahy, who is a sponsored Third Coast Airsoft player. And it's actually a conglomeration of other teams who all play Third Coast together. So, like, it's a lot of independent people. Like, we met that guy in Texas who was actually from
Minnesota,
like Hopkins or something.
No, he was from southern Minnesota.
But yeah, somewhere. But like, Baker Squad at Third Coast Airsoft Games is always run by Rich Cudahy. The people who play underneath him have been playing with him at TCA games
for years.
Yeah, for years.
Years.
Under Baker Company. That's the thing. So like, Iron Legion specifically is the group we met. They have a fantastic Humvee.
Oh my god, that thing's.
I'd love for them to come some year.
Just to bring your Humvee.
Just to bring your Humvee, but we can't have Humvees we can't have vehicles with guns yet. Until we do, it's really kind of a lost cause because what they can bring, what they do bring. But so Pork Chop Platoon is a conglomeration of teams. Will be represented as Rich, and then and our friend Tim will both be there. I put it as Pork Chop, but it really is their private table. But talk to them about Third Coast games. They are the wealth of knowledge. And I would say if you're going to go, if so happen, there might be golden tickets as raffle prizes to go to any Third Coast Airsoft game you want to go.
Anything golden is awesome.
And I took that in a different direction. If there were raffle tickets
coming from Alex, I so took it the wrong.
Yep. No, don't think about it.
You're making it sound bad. I like gold. Who doesn't like gold?
Hey, Blondie.
It's Gucci.
Some person named Carlos trying to talk to us.
Yeah, who the hell is that?
Damn it.
So, anything Third Coast Airsoft related, please talk to Rich. He is a wealth of knowledge of both that and traveling to play any national games. Again, I think he's tried them all. Like he worked with Veterans for Airsoft for quite a long time as well. So I don't think
they have a game. I looked it up today.
Do they have one now?
Yeah.
Like they've been pretty quiet for a little while.
I haven't heard them chirp on anything, but I looked up Veterans for Airsoft. And
oh shit.
Yeah, called you out specifically, David, not me. Alex and I are clean. So yeah, you're right. So teams wise, so again, we talked about, let's go through it again. We had our Horsemen, Night Stalkers with Project Echo. We have our Bad Goat, who's game organizers, but they're also there as their team. Southern Minnesota Airsoft will be there. They really wanted to bring vehicles as well, but we couldn't allow it this year. And then our Pork Chop Platoon. So, that's more than I originally thought. So that's actually great. So again, good team representation. If you're a team who still wants to have a table, I might be able to squeeze you in. Reach out to me. Still might be an opportunity. Might be in the other room, but I can still squeeze you in if you're interested.
March 28th.
Hey!
Yes. Yes. Okay. And then I'm just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, and I got 13 private sellers. So, both our rooms, when I say I can fit in a table, there's always room for me to squeeze a table in. We have some other room. Technically, I'm locked. I'm going to submit our layout tomorrow to the facility so they can set up our tables. But good representation. You got your retailers, you got your fields. We didn't actually talk about we talked about the Night Stalkers have a game. Our friend Thomas, who is running a lot of games over at Big Lake, 4 or 5 games. David, is that?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I think 4.
I mean, I know he's running Drug Wars and he's running the game before Nightshade, the weekend before Nightshade. So like I'm also interested in interviewing game organizers, and the other person we're going to reach out, or the other person we're going to interview is Reckon. And if you don't know Reckon, I'm not going to use his real name because he hates it when people use his real name, I think. He's the one who runs Batteries Not Included at Crossfire. So
Are we gonna have to blur his face out during the live stream because he doesn't like to be?
we might.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have
And-
those glasses.
Yeah, the bar glasses
bar
so you can't see it
glasses.
that we got from Evic. We might also have to use a voice changer.
That we can do it.
Yeah. So, so we also game organizers will be at con to do con things on their own, right? But they're also going to be there because we're going to interview them because we want you, the community, to know what is available. Now, if you're at con, you can watch the streaming, and let's talk about the streaming. We'll be doing. David will have his own section of stage next to our prize area. That he'll be doing live streams over the course of the day. We hope live streams. That's the
I
plan.
hope live streams too.
Yes. If not, we're going to be doing a lot of like quick editing and posting up to the internet as our bandwidth allows. Our Papa Rude has got a Starlink system ready for us to use, so we're hoping that's going to work for us. But so that's why these game organizers are there. We're going to interview the fields. We're going to interview the game organizers for sure, because again, we want people to know what's available. One of the other people I'm going to mention right now is Altar Forge, which is our friend Jeff. Anyone who was at Frostbuster yesterday, he had his mobile workshop out. Jeff is one of the few public airsmiths who just takes jobs. Like other than that, you got to go to a shop. And we're going to be offering, if you purchase something at con used and you want to test it, or you want to have it checked out, Jeff has already offered to look at those replicas as a service. I'm not sure if he's charging. He's going to make his own post, but we were talking about it yesterday at Frostbuster. That's a really nice feature too. So if you buy something and the guy you buy it from is like, yeah, I think it works. You can test it out. We'll allow you between our shooting range and Jeff from Altar Forge. We'll have someone can look at it and we can test it out. So. That's another great thing. And we're probably going to do an interview with Jeff as well. He's an all AEG guy. HPA does not exist in his dojo, but he's always good to talk to people about upgrades. Because frankly, I think so many of you are just like, I'm going to do an upgrade, and then guns blow up, and then you're like, hey, I need help rebuilding my gun.
Just like the AEGs, right?
Yeah, that's his thing, AEGs.
It's one of those things, once you go HPA, you never go back kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that's the saying.
Like so.
I was HPA and I did just buy an AEG though, but I had a
kid.
No, that one's mine.
I know. It doesn't fit the narrative of the joke, David.
I know, but I only
Ride
bought
the
it for
wave.
certain reasons. I played with that one game and then busted out my HPA.
Certain reasons also fits the narrative of the saying. So
What?
look at the camera when you have your doe eyes.
What?
Yeah. No, that's great. Perfect. It doesn't rhyme. Once you go HPA, there is something that rhymes with A, but I'm not going to say it. Okay.
The air, the
What's going on, Chris?
Oh, we are tangent filled today.
sweeter the air, the crisper the
Crack. Ooh, I don't know if I wanted to say it that way. And getting back to con news, for all our new viewers, if you haven't been to the con, we are at the Brooklyn Park Community Activity Center. They call it the CAC, which is weird. Like I haven't been calling it the CAC, but they call it the CAC. Don't make that sound, David. You're grinning. Okay, there's a different way you can say that. Either way, their facility has two primary entry doors. Their main entry door, which is on the west, which is near the hockey side. Their main lot. So when you're turning in, it's to the right. We are at door 23, which is the gymnasium and the National Guard side. That is for the event, that is our side.
a map, right? You'll make
Yeah, and that's where I'm going with this, right? Like I'm saying door 23 to plant the seed. I will be making videos and posts with maps that say, this is where you go. One of the big things that happened last year, one of the other improvements is we had people go in the main door, walk all the way down the hallway to where our con was, where we had locked the doors with a sign that said, at that sign only, to say, turn around, walk all the way back and park over here. The facility itself asked us this year, they're like, hey, could you put a sign at the front door that says, don't go any further if you're trying to get to the Minnesota Airsoft or the Midwest Airsoft Convention. Turn around. So we have some maps this year. We'll be placing many more maps. Share it with your friends. Not only the event, but like where to go. if you know, or if you want them to just walk around aimlessly in the Brooklyn Park Community Activity Center, go ahead. Don't tell them that. But please, 423, which is the east door, and I will be making a post, I think, Wednesday about where to park and where to enter.
If you get too lost, you might end up enlisted.
You might end up enlisted. You might end up playing pickleball with old people. I can't save you from some of that. That's all on you.
He's so confused. Look at him. He's so confused.
He's waiting for a topic that he cares about, because when you're going to be in France,
I was trying to think of a good punchline.
I can actually hear the wheel and the hamster breathing heavily and the wheel really spinning. Maybe this will spirit
You
some
guys
thought
were
to me.
saying like you might end up, but you know, thinking like we're all old guys.
We are. There's a lot of young people who come to the con. Well, you don't need to say anything other than the National Guard cannot attend this year. They have been able to attend in previous years. They will not be attending this year, although if they just decided to show up, they might. Which leads me to, again, my no uniforms rule. And why? Because remember, there are military personnel who are literally sharing a wall with us, and we have had problems in the past. So don't wear uniforms. If you're going to go to a game after con, or you're coming late, please change into being not so clearly. Don't come home from Frostbuster wearing your dirty multicam pants and your brown shirt and your camo hat and go to a Cub, because they might think you're an agent of another agency. I did that yesterday.
Hey, we went to Holiday, all three, me and both the kids, and the lady there was like, "Oh, look at the military family." We're like, "No, we're going to play Airsoft." But yes, we're military, but we're going to play Airsoft.
that was also in a different area, right? That was the Holiday near. Yeah, I was
in
in a Cub in
Stillwater.
Northeast Minneapolis, so like I got looks. Don't be me. Learn from my mistakes, people. Where are we time-wise? 8:07. The last thing I was going to talk about is our raffle. So a lot of people like a good raffle. I love a good raffle as well. So historically, our organization has given tickets, and there's been door prizes, or like a raffle based on the ticket that you get for entry. Now that we're a nonprofit, we're actually doing an actual raffle. So there will be no tickets given to you when you go for admissions. Tickets will be separate. They will be $5. You can buy as many as you want. We will have a published list of as many prizes that we know about. Right now, I think we have, I want to say, 10 or 11 Airsoft replicas. I'm using that word very specifically for any of you who are wondering why I'm saying that word. I think we have that much, but then we have a bunch of free passes to events that we're aware of. Here's what I'll just say it. We know we're getting free passes from Third Coast Airsoft. They are giving us 2 golden tickets. I'm not saying that as a flex, but it's pretty cool. We know that Airsoft Arena is going to be donating some passes as well. So
Maybe that'll encourage other people to give out passes.
hey, okay, yeah,
Blondie.
do that. Yeah. Alex, I mean, again, we are not.
What did I?
No, it's good. We didn't
That's
talk about it though. Remember when we said don't call people out?
I didn't call anybody out.
No, David did. That's fine
I
though.
was like, I like.
We all like free things. And again, they're not free, it's raffle. But I'm going for, so we have replicas, but we also will have game passes. We know the Horsemen are going to donate some objects, like they're going to donate a radio and some ammo cans. So there's a wide range of prizes. A lot of people don't actually know what they're going to do. Southern Minnesota is actually donating 4 replicas, 3 to 4 replicas for the raffle. We don't know what everyone's going to donate until the day of. A lot of people are kind of thinking about it. A lot of people will see what their stock is. The other cool thing that's happening is Airsoft Station built a custom G&G combat machine that they are not only going to be donating to the raffle, but you will be able to test shoot it at our range. I will be making a post about that in the next few days. I just got the information from Jared at Station. So that's super cool. Not only can you win a gun, but you can see how cool it is.
Play with it first.
Yeah, play with it first. So you cannot bring that one to Altar Forge, people. It's already working. Don't mess around. So raffle $5 per ticket. You can buy tickets as many as you want. This is we're going to try to split like we always do. There'll be 2 prize drawings, 2 and 5, I believe is our prize drawings. So we try to split it up so that each round is really good. But inside trader information or whatever is end of the day usually gets crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try not to like, again, I want you to know what's available to you, but end of the day, a lot of people just start adding things. So the end of the day raffle ends up drawing for the raffle ends up being a little bit more insane.
Turns into a party.
It can turn into a party. Papa Rude, Matt Rude Dog, loves to throw shit at the crowd. Dump button. That's my first swear, and we're like, that was pretty good for me. Not swearing, but it is worthy. I try to encourage him not to throw sharp objects into the crowd, but darn it if he doesn't like it. He's training you to dodge BBs.
Eye protection is required during the raffle.
It's not a bad idea to keep the shooting glasses that you can get at our shooting range, just in case. Or bring your favorite goggle system to show Aaron at XFOG, and he can tell you how to improve it. So anyway, the raffle is always fun. Everybody likes it. It is slightly different. That's why I wanted to mention it here, is that we are charging for tickets this year. But we have some great prizes. We did an unboxing of some things. So we got the your MG, which we will be showing off Alex's MG Master Key at the MEA table, not for sale. This is just something we did.
Everything's for sale.
I mean, yes, if you have a $5,000 extra dollars, 10,000. Okay.
When did we start talking in dollars and not BBs?
BBs. I meant dollars is French for
BBs.
bibis.
Croissant for croissant.
Yeah, now we're just confusing ourselves. But we did our unboxing, both of which was what we got from Evic, as well as a box of Awesome. I got the Valentine's Day box of Awesome. I also bought the St. Patty's Day box of Awesome that we will also be donating to the raffle as well.
Is that close? Is that?
We actually get it Tuesday. So I plan to do an unboxing probably on Tuesday. There is one item that's actually in that box of Awesome that I would keep if it came out. It's the thing that there's only one of, and I doubt I'm going to get it, but
AAPO1.
no, it's not the AAPO one.
But
But you
you
can
P90.
no, it's the Woodland P90. There's a Woodland
Woodland P90.
Woodland P90, which is pretty cool. I'm not saying you'd get the leftovers, but I'm saying if you go,
we
and
don't
here's
talk-
another pistol.
If we don't talk about the
Yeah.
awesomeness from St. Patrick's.
Yeah,
Day,
if I do the box of Awesome and I open it up and I go, well, that's it, everybody, have a good night. Thanks for coming to stream. And I might have won something super cool. No, the intention is everything that we get out of the box of Awesome will be part of our raffle prizes. So, as always, we like to make sure there's enough things just to keep people interested, because people like free stuff. I like free stuff.
YouTube. See if any good comment.
So I'm
No.
going to YouTube to see if there's any good comments.
Nobody likes us.
I don't even know what some of that means.
Blackout.
Okay.
Blackout
Yeah, no, I
is
do know.
Franklin's call sign.
Yeah, I figured it out after a second there. Okay, so that's raffle. Let's take a minute after we've been chatting for over an hour. Thank you everybody who's jumped onto the chats and everything. Do you have any questions about Con? Is there anything that you'd like to know from any of the people who are coming? Can we give them heads up on anything? Are you sad that Alex is not going to make it, or are you angry that Alex is not going to make it? Do you want to
Or are you
call him
happy?
out? Or are you pleased the fact that he won't be dragging us down like the anchor that he normally is?
I'm just here for the free stuff.
Free stuff and be goofy.
I
Said
really,
he will
we
be
can't say he's the anchor. 28,000 views.
No, I mean, I got to keep him in check, or he's gonna become the social media influencer that we all fear he could be.
Yeah, right. I don't even know how to use a freaking camera. I barely know. I'm using like my Apple 15 phone for stuff.
Yeah, we had to stitch together 2 cameras for him to do that grenade video, because he didn't start recording until he pushed the button as he's pulling the pin out of his mouth.
Yeah, I was gonna give you the hint of whenever you're gonna video, count to 5, then do your video. If you have any
No,
advice
it's
for
Steven.
Alex, what's that?
No, it's Darren.
Oh, Terrence
New
from New Zealand.
Zealand.
I did. See, I told you, Carla. I thought he was already there. Blondie. Thank you
You
for
did
joining.
it. You did it. You called her by her real name. You're in trouble.
I don't believe in call signs. Nobody uses mine. Or when they do, they say the wrong word.
It's too long.
It's got power.
It's too long.
People don't want to utter it.
Archangel?
The best part is Archangel.
Oh,
Archangel. Did you go to a public high school in the city? Oh, I assume you did. Archangel.
No, I didn't.
You don't say it wrong. Because when you say it, you go, hey Gabe, hey Archangel. And I'm always like, whoa, man, take it
Just
easy.
make a fart sound behind it. Archangel.
That's fine too. That's your daughter.
So
Are grenades available from any of the vendors hard to find without hazmat shipping? That's a good question, and here is an answer. The Minnesota Airsoft Association, did make a purchase of EG67s and Mark Vs. We will have them for sale at Con. For those that don't know, the ATF rules changed last year. There was the great drought of 23-24 when the ATF had blocked everything. That's what forced Enola Gay to change their recipe on their grenades. That's when you couldn't get any tag-in rounds at all. That has all changed, so we are able to. We are going to sell them at Con, but we will never sell them at fields that are already selling product because they're already dealers. We're not trying to compete with anybody. We just want you to be able to have some things. We're also really going to be pushing the Mark Vs because we know the Mark Vs actually, they didn't sell out, but they sold very quickly, so they're delayed for a lot of people. I know Mir's got them in their store. I know Amp's got them. I know Evix got them. So the big retailers had them. We actually ended up being pretty lucky. We didn't get a ton. I think we got, this sounds stupid. We didn't get a ton. We got 600. But I've already purchased 100, so you're kind of screwed already. No, I'm just saying.
and I
So
haven't.
we will.
And I haven't bought any yet. So
Yeah, not everybody. Yeah, and not everybody has put their orders in. So, but we will have some product. That's actually a great question from Chris. Thank you for that. So we will have EG67s and Mark Vs. I do not believe anyone's going to be selling tag-ins. We did have one person who was going to come to Con just to sell the rest of their stock of tag-in grenades. They didn't have any launchables, but someone ended up buying it all like 2 days after they said they were going to come to Con. Someone bought their entire stock, so no tag-in grenades will be there. I will say also the Minnesota Airsoft Association will have, can you grab that green t-shirt?
oh God.
Oh yeah.
Headset.
Watch the headphones. We are, so, and I don't know if I made it clear. I don't know if that's the wrong brown one. So we have, and this is the shirt I wore the other day. We actually made green and brown t-shirts.
I like brown.
Simple. I like brown too. I'm brown, brownish. We have t-shirts that we're selling in green and brown because most frequently the games are green versus tan. So these are uniform shirts. We all go to games, and depending on your size, some days you will strip down from your super cool tactical BDU top and just want a t-shirt. So we got green and brown t-shirts as your uniform shirts. So we have some of that. We have some patches as well that we're selling. So that's what we'll have for sale. That's a good question. I'm kind of looking to see if there are any.
What Chinese
says, I guess
buffet?
I'm not going to say what Chinese buffet because I don't want
If you
everyone to
know,
show
you
up.
know.
No, there's no Chinese buffet, Jesse. I am saddened by this. There's not a lot post-pandemic, as many of you might know. There's not as many buffets as there used to be. It's a sad state of affairs in this country. I don't care about tariffs. I don't care about your political beliefs. Lack of buffets is the worst thing that has happened in this country
Like
in the last
Golden Corrals?
50 years. Yeah. When was the last time you were at a Golden Corral, Alex?
They travel for work.
Oh,
I
so
see
in
one.
Minnesota, Alex.
Yeah, Minnesota. I haven't seen it.
There's no
only
Ponderosas.
one in Maple Grove, isn't there? Is that the only Golden Corral?
Is there one? I didn't even know there was one.
Yeah, there was one in Maple Grove, right across from Best Buy, I think.
Jesse, that was butter shots, and that's why I'm a type 2 diabetic. That is the only reason. Nothing else I've done in my life is why I'm a type 2 diabetic. Butter shots. Drinking bottles of butter shots is why I'm sorry, we're going on tangents looking at chat, but this is why we're engaging. What other questions do you have or comments for us? You made it.
Franklin made
good. Good. You did not kill yourself trying to chat with us, which you were, now that I'm looking, you were consistently doing for the last hour.
At one point,
Shame.
his son decided to open up his phone and watch too. So now we're gonna lose
Hey,
2 views.
thanks for the views, sir. Hey, once you're in once, you can leave. I don't, after that, no. Kidding.
Make sure you subscribe.
Smash it. Smash the sub button, please. No, we really appreciate everybody who's coming to our live streams. People who are watching the shorts, whether they be Alex's project videos or my goofy daily videos, or David's now weekly update videos. We want to make more content for you. As you're enamored by our beautiful faces, all of our beautiful faces, and our witty commentary, what would you like to see us talk about more? I have to admit, I am amping up for the season. We're all amping up for the summer season, so that's why I started talking about like emergency medical cards. I was going to talk about some comms. I was going to talk about just generally what's your snivel gear. What's the thing you carry with you no matter what on your rig? So, what other videos can we do that would
Name on your stuff video.
how could you get things laser engraved onto your stuff?
Well, that's not what I was trying to get at.
Oh.
I was trying to get like yesterday.
Oh yeah. No.
Dude lost a really nice flashlight, and
Luckily, someone found it.
luckily someone found it,
And-
and we found the owner. He's like, "Oh, I just got that."
That is everybody has an M4 mag. Oh, I don't. I have an AK. Everybody has an AK mag. Like, there's so much common gear. If you don't write, and we're off con right now, but
This is a different show, man.
now it's post show.
Oh.
Actually, it's not post show. That could be a whole other thing we do. But if you don't write your names on your gear, I'm trying to be delicate. You're stupid. What's your name? Black Sharpie. Anything that blends in. Doesn't matter. Put something on
Or you could have a guy laser engrave it.
Or you could have a guy
I
laser.
don't know anybody, but
I don't know anybody handsome. That's not true. There's a lot of people. There's other people doing it as well. So I'll just say it like, put your name, your initials, your call sign, your social security number,
something.
your bank routing numbers, your
You need
home
the
address.
account. You need the account number too.
Yeah, like put all
Oh.
that stuff. Put something on your gear, your pistol mags, and your gun, your replica mags. Everything. If you don't do that and you lose it,
It's mine.
it's somebody's. It might not be yours. Like we could, and when you're spending $40 on an EPM, they're not that expensive anymore, right? What is an EPM one now? 30?
Those are like $40.
They're expensive, right? If you lose a mag,
I never had to buy one because I found them all.
and for his Condor rig.
I don't know how much they cost because I found them all on the field.
It-
People just leave them out there.
Actually, at
43.
one point,
43 on
yeah,
Amazon.
so they're pricey, right? So don't risk that. Now I know not everybody's running EPM ones. That's not the point. The point is, at one point on Pines yesterday, I came off of Pines at Twin Cities Airsoft with 5 things people had dropped during that game. I brought them all back to Blondie at the main desk. There was a knife, there was 2 mag, the AK mag, a pistol, CO2 pistol mag. It's just ridiculous. You drop stuff, which goes to the second, name everything, secure your gear. Know where you're, like, figure out if your gear works for you before you go to play a game, or you're gonna lose stuff, dude. That's just crazy. Your name in the replicas, Magwell. Do guns get stolen often? They don't. But when they do,
Your name is in the Magwell.
their name should be somewhere. I like to take my gun completely apart and find a very obscure place to put it so that
Stop telling
Oh,
the
shoot.
secret.
I have Jeff at Altar Forge actually put he uses a very specific spring with my name engraved on the spring. That's not true. None of that's true. But the whole point is, at some point, your super rare, unique gun, 15 other people have it at the field. Same goes with mags. Same goes with radios. Same goes with other things. So just be careful. Yeah. So this is a good story. We got a comment from YouTube, and this happened to you yesterday. Our friend on YouTube just said, when you get stuff back, years after you've, I don't know if he said it here. Yeah, after he sold something at con, I believe, someone found it at, I'm not sure which field, was like, hey, I found this and it's yours. And he's like, I sold this. But because his name was on it, it did make its way back to him. You found one of your HPA plugs yesterday.
Oh yeah, on an HPA plug I built for that I made. What else did I find? Oh, but yeah, but the naming thing, just like what Tank said, like I had a Thunder Bee that
Oh yeah, that happened. Did that this year?
yeah, that was this year.
Yeah,
There
at
was
Big
a
Lake.
Thunder Bee that was at Big Lake that I haven't used a Thunder Bee in years. Like I have a whole like box of them. You know, like I haven't used one in years, and my name was on it. And Travis sent me a message like, "Hey, it's one of your Thunder Bees. Come get it." Oh yeah, do that.
So I'm gonna go back to a list because I see that we have another question from Chris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What I'll call retailers, professional stores will be selling new stuff. I think we're at, let's call it 14 to 15, if I include the teams. Yeah, private sellers. So 15 to 20 private sellers who will also be present. And with the, especially, with the teams as well. So call it 30-ish total. Thank you, Krunk, for giving that answer as well. Community engagement. Thank you so much. So I think as we're closing, and this is the last thing that was on my list. Why do you come to con? Alex.
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you. Why do you go to con?
I go because I love, like everybody there, man. Like you see a lot of people that you see on the field all the time. It's a great get. It's like a big family, man. Like I see guys that, like some guys don't even play airsoft anymore, and they
Yep.
come to the con just to reminisce.
One of the guys on the chat has not played in quite some time. He doesn't live close to the cities anymore, but he's like, I might just come up to see you guys. Sweet, we'd love to see you.
I for that and like, like I don't know, it's just for me, it's just a fun get together to see everybody, and it's just a great starting of the season, and just talking and just getting ready to if I even play this year.
That's
You
your
know,
pro. Yeah, that's
it's
the
just
issue for
fun.
you is your schedule, but
It's fine, like I enjoy repping, and I enjoy watching people play. But yeah, for me, it's just seeing my friends and people that have the same interests and thing, fun stuff.
David, you are newer to our community.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I go to the con for community engagement and cohesion and to spread the word
Deals.
of airsoft love.
Deals.
Oh, man.
Wheeling and dealing.
And I think that's important to say, though. So, like, we had two people, David and Alex talked about community, and that's I'll make the side pitch of I don't think Minnesotans, Midwesterners realize how good we have it compared to some other states where they are cruel, dog eat dog, hate each other, like teams hate each other kind of thing. Our community is really solid. On the other side, like we've actually, when we were in Texas, everyone we met was delightful, but that's a real that's hot or cold depending where you are.
I think that's a
It depends on the states.
yeah.
Like I know Illinois can be kind of rough sometimes, like because they've had division, right? They started as a bunch of teams who just competed in that. Either way, community is such a big deal for us. That's what we really push in the Midwest. Is there sales of new and used equipment? 100%. That is not the driving force for people like us, maybe, but we do know it's a driving force for many to come to con. On our Discord, someone was like, "Hey, I really want to buy a KWA MP9," and I was like, "Oh, interestingly enough, I know someone who just sent me the pics of some of the stuff they're bringing, and here's a pic of a KWA MP9." So,
Who is it?
who's selling, or who's asking?
I don't know.
I mean, I can tell
I
you.
wanna keep
When I tell you who it is, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that guy buys lots of stuff." There's a buying selling aspect, 100%. There's information, and that's one of the big. That's actually, I'm going to go soft and say information. Come to the con to learn things about your community. Where can I go play if I happen to be in Iowa Where can I go to play if I happen to be in Wisconsin? What are my options within that, like I said, 5.5, 6 hour range? What are my options if I want to play a national game? We have players and information and experience who can help you with that. If we don't know, we'll help you
We'll get you in
communicate
that
with the right
direction.
person. We want the community to grow, and information is how we get you there. Right? Like, so the reason the MAA doesn't usually sell anything, we just have a bunch of our wild, crazy replicas on our tables. We usually don't sell anything, but we want people to go, oh, is that crazy Levar gun that no one's ever going to use? Yes, it is. I bought it. I bought 2. Do you want to see how the Smoky E-Shooter Smoky Flare BTs work? I'll have mine.
I got 3.
Yep. We'll be sticking dejamming rounds down the front so you can see it smoke because they're cool.
Yep.
Maybe you don't know about it and you want to know if it's cool. Are we going to sell it? We're not, but other stores might. Either way, so information. The last thing I'm going to say is, how many airsoft conventions are there in the United States?
Leave a comment. Smash the subscribe.
Yeah, smash subscribe, leave a comment. Cheat sheet, or not many. Evic has maybe several. They do their, they do their
They do
outposts.
like their parking lot.
Yeah, they do a lot of that. Formal convention at a location. Now, again, we're at a gymnasium in an event center. There's not that much anymore. Chicago or Illinois used to have one. Our buddy Breach used to run it. Once he left that area, it doesn't happen anymore. This is an opportunity to meet people in your community, learn things, buy things, hang out with people in a non-game setting, which when you're at a game, you're at the game. You're there to play.
Meet people.
Yeah, this is an opportunity just to hang out and nerd out on airsoft. So why not come? In fact, I don't know what you're doing if you're not coming. Again, my event, our event, we've been organizing this, we've been running it since 2013, but I get people who ask me, why should I even come? I don't understand the question, because it's the only thing like this. And here's my other.
It's an experience.
It's an experience. Like,
and it's a great experience.
If you think about, like, oh, you saw us at SHOT Show and you're like, oh my God, that's so incredible. This is small, right? It's comparatively, and you can buy stuff. But even in airsoft, like, swap meet is not super frequent right now in our area. Might that tick up? Maybe. But if you wanted to sell something, if you've been muling on any of our discussion boards, whether it be Facebook or Discord, like, oh, I have a pistol and nobody wants to buy it. Why didn't you get a table at con? Why aren't you selling at con?
Get your friends.
Yeah, get your friends, group up. 500 people last year, which was a slow year for us. 500 people come through our event. I'm hoping for 600. We're taking I haven't started a betting pool yet if we should do over under 600. But like last year we had 500,
I'll take the over.
200. Yeah, 200 people were out playing at TCA, BLT, and Crossfire that day. That's why we didn't get to 700 people last year. Could we get to 700 this year on a mediocre, nice day the last weekend of March? God, I hope so. But if you're a seller of anything, whether it be replicas or comms or 3D printed things, why wouldn't you come to our event? That's my sales pitch. And technically it's too late for the sales pitch, but if you're interested, reach out. I'd love to have more people. I'd rather have more people selling, more people sharing, more people displaying, more people to meet, right? So there was the shaming portion of our conversation. I told Alex very strongly I wanted to do something
Made me
like that.
hungry.
What's that?
Made me hungry.
Made you hungry? We got so worked up, you're hungry now.
Yeah.
It's too late.
Alex,
I can't eat now.
you feeling bad yet that you're not coming?
No, I'm okay.
He has to say that.
I'll watch you guys on, what do you call it?
Yeah, you watch the streaming and ask questions for
Be
people.
sad.
I'm just checking the chats one more time. I'm not checking the Discord much. Is there anything happening on Discord at all?
Well, no, it's
I mean,
there's
we
a
are
little-
technically.
well, we're live just in our call. Nobody sees.
Yeah.
I didn't put us.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's
Not yet.
coming in the future. That's coming in the future that you'll be
Next
able
time.
to.
Find us on all the socials eventually.
Yes.
You won't be able to hide from us, and then things will change drastically. Well, I don't see any new questions or comments.
Who has questions? Who has questions?
Yeah, let's stay on a little bit. Comments. Thank you again. Once again, thank you for all your engagement, everybody. Like and subscribe if you're new. And we have mostly been talking about the 2026 Midwest Airsoft Convention, which is Saturday, March 28th
What, 26.
in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Hours are noon to 6. One food truck. $5 entry, 5 BB entry. Hopefully, we don't get flagged for that.
I see
We're
so
not
many
talking about-
people talking prices about airsoft that it's crazy.
You never know. I don't want
Right.
this to be the one.
Right.
Okay, important question here. What's your favorite color, Alex?
What? I don't know.
You do know. You already said it once, but what's your daughter's favorite color? Gold. There you
Yeah.
go. David, favorite color?
Brown,
Red.
maybe?
Red, the color of blood, the color of your skin and money, or gold?
Brown.
Mine is black, the color of my soul. No, I'm more of a green guy myself, although I wear a lot of blue. It's very slimming. People say black is slimming, but blue is
Is
more
it?
slimming. What's that?
Black. Possibly.
Yeah, slim.
Black's not a
during the
color.
day.
Black's not a color. The shade.
Wow, that seems like a deep cut right there.
Favorite.
Oh, Carlos says, "What's our favorite platform?"
Oh,
followed by
it-
stab. Okay. What is your favorite platform? I think this is an interesting question for Alex and I. Alex goes back to the same rifle he's had since he started. I buy random stuff, but mostly because I'm lazy. I think David's the one who really goes crazy on different platforms. Yeah.
I'm an M4 guy, platform wise.
So you're generally an M4 guy. Yeah.
I served. That's what that's what I trained on. That's what but I guess I'm going to be my next year plan is to be jumping into the SMG world next year.
Yeah.
When I served
I say that every year.
in Germany, I got used to using the MP7. So that's why I like it. That's not true. None of that's true. My name is Stitzel, but
I say that every year. Like, I'm gonna run an MP7 or I'm gonna run an SMG this year.
you've been talking for weeks about how you want to buy an SMG. That's actually like a 1 week, but like you're on an SMG kick right now, and you have no idea why. You just wanted it. Hey, and I think that's the interesting thing, David. You're relatively new to the sport, but not to firearms and that kind of thing. At some point, I feel like all of us the longer you stay in airsoft, the more you have. And at some point, you're gonna be like, how did I end up with this?
The crazy part is like I'll make a gun or I'll buy a whole setup and do everything to it, and then put it in the corner and never use it.
I
did that with
I have officially I have my real steel gun case. I bought another gun case and put it next to my real steel that's now full of airsoft. Like I keep, some random deal comes up, I buy it and I play with it for, like the Arcturus. I'll probably play with it for most of this year, and then guess what? Something will happen and I'll buy another one.
You know what? Now I'm thinking about what they ask. Like when I do use a different gun, it's for Tarkov.
Yeah, when we're role playing.
When we're role playing, because I know I could care less if a gun fails at that game. I just know what I use and what I've built has never, ever, ever failed me. The only thing it's ever failed is a battery died.
Ooh, well, someone's fancy. Yeah,
It's
like
never-
I feel like David, I look forward to talking to you over the course of the years and do a 5-year checkup and a 10-year checkup and just see where your collection goes. Like we both have got I built a sniper rifle off an Ares
we
ASO2,
both did.
and you built it. Then you upgraded yours beyond where mine was with a air stock or air
Yeah, but
tank
that was
in stock. But like both of us, we never shot those guns as spring guns.
Yeah.
I never shot as it was meant to.
Where did they get?
I dropped in a Wolverine bolt. I had my Wolverine bolt before I even got the platform and swapped it out immediately. And then I have never played with that gun in a game, like in a game where that was my primary. I have run it at things like Tarkov or when I needed to scare people.
I literally just bought a slide for
Excuse me.
AAOP1, AAPO1.
You bought a Mamba.
I bought a Black Mamba slide, and I don't even own the gun.
And he was going to buy the wrong gun for anybody who's an AAP person. I see Crunk is still here. He bought a Mamba upper and was going to buy an AAP 01C. I was like, nope, you need the full. I believe you have to have the full, but not anyway. So, yeah, I think at some point when you're in the hobby long enough, you just have everything or have touched or used, whether it be someone else's gun. So, interesting question, but I think that's the favorite wise. I'm at the point where I'm more about size and weight and my luscious Hawaiian body running around all day than I am
Well,
effectiveness.
kit kit for me is
We're gonna have a whole other stream.
I know it's gonna. That's
I'm
a
gonna
whole
make
kit.
I'm gonna make I'm gonna make him bring his Condor. Like we want to do a stream for Blondie. Blondie asked what kind of kits we like to run, and my kits are kind of behind us, so for reference. But I think knowing what people bring, like what you wear, the kind of kit doesn't really even matter so much. Like I like more Gucci stuff. You like practical stuff. I think what you carry says more about you as a player. How many mags? Do you carry a multi-tool? Do you carry shears? You carry, what
Band-Aids.
band-aids? I have
I
a
do.
I have a thing of meds. Like
do.
I have Excedrin in my kit because there have been times when we're playing, I'm like, oh, I'm crashing. I got pain and I'm crashing. I could use a little caffeine and a little pain relief. So I think that's a really interesting question. David, is there anything like gear wise that you're like, oh, I gotta bring it no matter what?
Med kit. I always have my med kit. Well, and that's because I'm an EMT, but but a med kit.
You have any snivel gear? Like I want to do a whole video about this, but
Let's just end it there.
yeah,
We're
okay.
we're
It's getting late. We're past con.
Yeah.
But you've given some nice ideas. Like, and that's a question for you, Dave. What's your snivel gear? Like, think about that. We're gonna do it. We'll do a video after con, after things have quieted down a little bit. Still as we're thinking about going outdoor games, have you start planning to play games?
Cue the music.
Okay.
We gotta end.
On behalf of Al, it's a Sunday. It's a work day tomorrow. We all got work tomorrow. So thank you for joining us. Again, we have been talking about the 2026 Midwest Airsoft Convention, which is Saturday, March 28th. I'm not even going to let Alex try to guess it. In Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Alex, say goodbye.
See you guys. I'm gonna miss everybody. Many thanks to anybody who's coming out and donating stuff or even coming out. Many thanks. Big thanks to David for being our guy who can put this together, because if it were me, this would never happen. I'd still be on my iPhone 14 or 15, whichever one I got.
That's true.
Trying to do it. Many thanks to Gabe for being the spearhead of this organization. So many thanks. We appreciate you.
I love to do it. David, any parting words for the group?
One again, like Alex just said, we thank you, Gabe. You are the backbone of all of this, and all I have to say from there is make sure to make it out to con, call your hits, and take a kid airsofting. Get more people interested in the sport.
While you're at a game, and that's what I'll say as well. I hope to see you all at a field soon. I hope to see you at the con next weekend. If you have questions or anything that we've done or just want, find us on our socials, whether it be our Instagram pages, both for Project Echo and the Minnesota Airsoft Association, or Bok Bok Labs,
Cobra Alex.
Cobra Alex. Find us on Facebook. Find us on our Discord. Find us on our Reddit. Please, we are here for the community. We want to inform, educate, and have everybody be safe and responsible with their airsoft. So, good night to all of you. Hopefully see you next Saturday at the 2026 Midwest Airsoft Convention.
You guys special.
Smash subscribe.
Lock in.